cast him into the lion's den, where he was 6 days. And in the den there were 7 lions, and they had given them every day 2 carcasses and 2 sheep, which then were not given to them, to the intent that they might devour Daniel.
Yeah. So they was feeding them, And then they sat there and didn't eat for 6 days, and Daniel just chilled in there for 6 days, man. That's having the angels encamped around about you, man. Trusting in Yahawah Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, because now, hey, it says Satan is go about as a roaring lion, man, seeking whom he may devour. All right, and Satan worked through these 2/3 niggas. He worked through these crackers. He working through your boss, your co-workers, and cops, and all of this, man. Everybody's against Yashala, man. Because Satan is out there roaring as a devouring lion, man. All right, guys. It's loud. Second Maccabees 3:33.
Oh, yeah.
And this the last one.
This is the book of 2 Maccabees, chapter 3, verse 33.
I'm gonna let the brother read the story. Really, the point is in like the last few verses.
It says, now as the high priest was making an atonement, the same young men in the same clothing appeared and stood behind Heliodorus, saying, Give Onias the high priest great thanks, insomuch as for his sake the Lord hath granted thee life.
Yeah, because what you had this guy who tried to sack the temple for one of the kings of during the Grecian Empire. All right, and then he got beat up, man, by some angels. Okay, beat to sleep, really. And they like, man, you got to bring this dude back to life, or there's gonna be some stuff that's gonna happen, man. So this is that point right here. And the angel's like, man, you lucky the Lord's giving you your life back. Like, they're talking to this guy, man. Go ahead.
And seeing that thou hast been scourged from heaven, declared unto all men the mighty power of the Most High.
They told him to, hey, let them know that this is the power of Yahawah Shem Yahweh Shai, man. All right, go ahead.
And when they had spoken these words, they appeared no more. So Heliodorus, after he had offered sacrifice unto the Most High, and made great vows unto him that had saved his life, and saluted Onias, returned with his host to the king.
Yeah, so he made sacrifices and vows to the Most High, man. I'm pretty sure within there he says, Salaki, and I won't try to take anything out of this temple again, most likely. All right, go ahead.
Then testified he to all men the works of the great power which he had seen with his eyes. And when the king asked Heliodorus who might be a fit man to be sent yet once again to Jerusalem, he said, If thou hast any enemy or traitor, send him thither, and thou shalt receive him well scourged.
Well beat up. Go ahead.
If he escape with his life.
If he get away with his life, man.
He became a believer in that power, man. Hell, Antiochus himself.
Yeah.
He became a believer in the power through the plagues that the Most High put on him, that stomach disease, which could have been colon cancer or there's another one where basically your bowels seep through your pores. You know what I'm saying? It backs up and it has no way to escape, and your fecal matter comes through your pores, and you basically smell like shit, man. You know.
Yeah, they said he was funky, man.
Man, he was up a ways away, and they could still smell it. Yeah. Go ahead.
It says, for in that place, no doubt, there is an especial power of the Most High.
Yeah, for in that place, no doubt, there's a special. What is that?
There's a special power of the Most High.
Special power of the Most High. Go ahead.
For he that dwelleth in heaven hath his own eye on that place, and defendeth it, and he beateth and destroyeth them that come to hurt it.
Now, guess what? It's a people before it's a place, man. All right? So that same eye, that same power that is watching over that, is watching over us now, man. And that power has a name, which is Yahawah Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, which Rahab gave reverence to, the Mariners gave reverence to, the king during Daniel's gave reverence to, all right, Heliodorus gave reverence to, all right. So you can't just say the name doesn't matter, man.
Hell, a perfect example was when we left, we got kicked out the land by the Babylonians, and Shalmaneser, I believe Shalmaneser, Nebuchadnezzar put those Ethiopians in our land. And those fucking lions was tearing their ass up.
Yep.
What did they do? They didn't call upon their power. They said, get the God of this land, get a priest of the God of this land to teach all the law, statutes, and commandments. Because they knew the majesty of the Lord. And that's why to this day, people think Ethiopians are Israelites because they kept the law, statutes, and commandments, which is what happened with the woman at the well. She was a heathen, you know what I'm saying? And she thought she was an Israelite because she kept the ways, you know? And that all came from them, the other nations acknowledging the Most High. Hell, in real time, man, you got Hamites believing, you got them they don't call upon the right power, but they know they're calling upon the power of Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? They may switched it around and made them look this way and that way, but they're calling on that power. They're calling on our power, man. They're not calling on Buddha or nothing like that. There's few far in between, you know. And the people that call upon those, they still acknowledge the Most High, man. You know, they know He exists. Like our nation really don't fuck all them guys. I was like, man, what kind of God is that? You know, that's some new, like, wow, I didn't know that existed. But them, they be all into Buddha, but like, oh, in modern day, you're a Christian. Oh, you basically you serve that God. Every nation know who the Most High is. But as Israel, we go to another land, like, man, wow, what the fuck, God, y'all, this some, wow, y'all blowing cow booties, like that was y'all supposed to do, that. But then, like, oh, well, who's your God? Oh, we pull out the Bible, they're like, oh, that one, every nation know about it, But that's why I said, none shall want to make, the Most High is the Lord of Lords, King of Kings.
Yeah, power of His own, man. Yeah, that's all the precepts that I had. Y'all had any more?
No, that's it for me.
Yep, I got one. This is the book of Psalms 135 and verse, I'm going to start from 4, the point is in 5. It says, "For the Lord hath chosen Jacob unto himself, and Israel for his peculiar treasure. For I know that the Lord is great, and that our Lord is above all gods. Whatsoever the Lord pleased, that did He in heaven and in earth, in the seas and in the deep places."
And those Salaki and those gods are not always talking about deities. They don't exist. They plain about it. That's talking about rulers, man. You know what I'm saying? Kings, your Obamas, your Putins, and Dong Jong Kims, and that is talking about them, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's talking about angels and basically anything that exists, the Most High is above it, man. If you create a God, the Most High is above that, whatever you created, man. Like they got the God of rain. The Most High is above rain. You know what I'm saying? So He's the God of whatever you can create in your mind that if I call upon Him, it's going to make it rain. The Most High is like, I'm God of rain. I can stop it right now. I don't care who you say that causes it to rain. I'm the one that's over all that, man.
Yeah.
You know?
If that was the case, in Egypt, they wouldn't have had them 7 years of famine, man. You know what I'm saying? They could have called on they gods to bring them food,
Yeah.
but the Lord wanted that to happen so He can bring forth His power again, man.
Or like Jonah, if their gods had power, they would have just said, Jonah, go back to sleep. I'm about to call my guy. He gonna stop this storm. No, it was like, shit, man. Hey,
this shit ain't working.
You got the guy that trumps mine.
Ace of Spades, man.
Them nations may have believed in their gods, but they knew that the Most High, Yahawah Shai, was over their deities, even though they believed it to be real. Even though them deities wasn't real, the Most High always proved that, man. You know what I'm saying? And when with was it Bel and the Dragon when he kept on knocking the statue over?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was two of them. It was that one, and then it was with when they was fighting when the Ark of the Covenant was next to the
and knocked it over, and the arms broke the arms off. And, you know what I'm saying? And basically the Most High, no matter how. They try to set it up next to it, like it was doing something, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this is like a shrinery of gods, like, and then the Most High like, man, put me next to these bum-ass motherfuckers, man. Start knocking them shit over and angels kicking motherfuckers over, like, like the Most High, like, don't put me next to that bullshit, man. Because because he's above them, man. He's above anything you can imagine. Now, if your little world, you think that's the shit, you know what I'm saying? That's on you. But don't think that's equal to the Most High.
Yep.
You know? Then that's what niggas do. They get that cross and do all that. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers still be getting fucked up. When the Most High be like, watch this. You know? That's why these niggas playing with the anointed of the Most High, the elect. You know, you playing with them and using your God, which is either Esau with being an agent or money or whatever. The Most High gonna fuck you up, man. He gonna tear that shit up, man. You know, you're gonna tear it apart, and you're gonna get to the point that you're gonna be like, okay, yeah, you got this. I can't do nothing about that one. You know, that snake gonna eat the other snake, man. You know?
You good?
Yeah, that was it to that precept.
So with that, man, we at the end of this, and you're gonna have to call on that name if you believe in Yahawah Shem Yahushai. You know, if you don't believe, hey, by all means, go ahead, call on Jesus, call on whomever you want to call on, but it ain't gonna help you, man.
Yeah, that's through the Spirit.
Right.
I was thinking of that. He said, if the gods can save you, if those stocks can save you, call upon them.
Yeah, exactly, man. That's how the Lord feel. The Lord don't need you, man. Y'all fail to realize that the Lord don't need you, man. You need Him.
That's a form of watch this.
Yeah. Wow, watch this.
You don't call upon him.
Yeah. You know? So yeah, at the end of the day, man, call Allah, Yahawah Shem Yahushai. All right, double honor to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. Blessing to the elect, you know, and salutation to you, Akim, out there pushing and striving for salvation and trusting in Yahawah Shem Yahushai, man, as a true and one and only power, man. Shalom.
Shalom.